Hey gang, it's Blinn. You're Baha'i under construction. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing part 6 of the Arabic hidden words of Baha'u'llah. And let's just jump right in. We are on number 14 of the Arabic. It starts out, O son of man, thou art my dominion, and my dominion perisheth not. Wherefore fearest thou thy perishing? Thou art my light, and my light shall never be extinguished. Why dost thou dread extinction? Thou art my glory, and my glory fadeth not. Thou art my robe, and my robe shall never be outworn. Abide then in thy love for me, that thou mayest find me in the realm of glory. Isn't that exciting? I think that sounds pretty cool. So let's read this like we're having a regular conversation in this time because we don't usually use the these and thous. O son of man, we are children of man. You and me are God's dominion, and God's dominion doesn't perish. Why are we fearing that? You and me, we are His light, and His light shall never be extinguished. Nope. Still. Why do you dread extinction? You and me are His glory, and His glory doesn't fade. We are His robe, and His robe shall never be outworn. So God advises us to live, abide in our love for Him, that we may find Him in the realm of glory. This one's kind of a cool one. Piece by piece, guys. Thou art my dominion. I am God's dominion. Yep, I'd say He owns me. And His dominion doesn't perish, doesn't die. So guess what? You and me don't die, at least not the spiritual part. So why do you fear dying? Because it's in our culture, that's why, and we have instinct. But it helps, I think, to know that it's uh, part of our journey here. And later on, like I said, they're going to mention dominion again, and they will mention, well, I should say, God shall mention glory and how we we're not supposed to be stuck here. We're leaving. We're like in the womb of the mother. Let's go on. You and me, we are His light there. And He calls it His light. Doesn't call it your light or my light. Just you, me, are His light. So is that like we're a ray of light? You want to get a particle of light or a wave of light? Got to go there because God made physics. Got to go there. Is what we, how we act towards each other and converse toward each other. Is that the interchange of light? And your beam of light comes from over there, and my beam of light comes over from there, but all from a central orb. Kind of an interesting thought. That should help us to stay noble, huh? Which was the last video. You need a reason to try to be noble. You and me are God's light. Ooh, who knew? Now it gets better. You and me are His glory. I've had some pretty bad days, and I really have a hard time thinking that I could possibly ever, ever be the glory of his fingernail. You know, if the blessed Bob said he was a ring on the hand of Baha'u'llah, how could I possibly be his glory? How could you think? No, really. Think of some of the stuff we've pulled, and his glory, that's us, doesn't fade. So we don't get extinguished, and we ain't gonna fade. We may feel like that. Now, you and I are his robe. Robe. I would think God has better clothes than that. But think of the honor. We are his robe. How could that be? I'm finite. You're finite. But perhaps it's a conferred gift. And if that's the case, what a gift. And we're blowing it. Because, well, even if we studied and studied and studied and studied and tried with love to accept it, it's really hard to accept because we're humans, you know? But God made humans. Whereas children. And his robe, that's us. She'll never be outworn. Well, that means God's not gaining weight. I'm sorry. God is the humorist. On. Look it up. That I think is really cool. Our light shall never be extinguished. Our glory doesn't fade. And God's robe, which is us, we shall never be outworn. You know how you wear out your clothes? We will never wear out. Do you think you're immortal yet? Then the advice: abide, live, then in our love, my love, our love, for God, me, God, that we may find Him in the realm of glory. Now, here's a test. Where's the realm of glory? Look up a couple sentences. Thou art my glory. Where's the realm of glory? Thou art my glory. Isn't that awesome? We're going to let you think about that one all by itself. This is number 14. Let's read it the right way one more time. O Son of Man, thou art my dominion, and my dominion perisheth not. Wherefore fearest thou thy perishing? Thou art my light, and my light shall never be extinguished. Why dost thou dread extinction? Thou art my glory, and my glory fadeth not. Thou art my robe, and my robe shall never be outworn. Abide then in thy love for me, that thou mayest find me in the realm of glory. See you next time. Thanks so much for listening. And, one of these days I might actually open up the comments and that everybody can, do consultations and we all learn something more because you can't stop learning from this.